Well, but they don't actually have the same goals for the debate that I do. So I'm linear and literal and old-fashioned, and I go into it, believing that I can win the person over with superior reasoning or, a larger and more compelling fact set or whatever. They're coming to this believing they've already won because they have superior virtue. So they're having a theological conversation. I'm having a political debate, and too often we talk right past each other.
Yeah, that's interesting. A theological conversation. A couple of people have mentioned on the show. My friend Peter Boghossian, who's a philosophy professor who's been on a few times, he calls this sort of new leftism a secular religion.
Of course.
Do you view that?
Look, I'm an Episcopalian, so I know what happened because the Episcopal Church was the church of America's ruling class. Our national cathedral is an Episcopal church. So our culture was rooted in mainline Protestantism. I mean, this was a Protestant country. And our rulers, whether they were literally Protestant or not, internalized the values of that faith. And then within a 20-year period, the faith evaporated. The Episcopal Church barely exists anymore. And certainly as a national force, it's irrelevant. But that didn't eliminate the religious impulse within people, which is inherent. It's innate. We're born that way. We worship something in the end. Whether, it doesn't need to be God. And so they've transferred that religious impulse to the political sphere. They're making the same arguments that 19th century Protestants made, especially the Calvinists. I am saved. I know this. That's my baseline assumption. I'm one of God's elect. You are not. Mm-hmm. If you go into any conversation like that, nothing will be resolved because it's already been decided.
Yeah. Well, it's good versus evil. And it's
exactly.
why
That's
would
exactly
you move
what
off
it is.
Yeah.